Hi, this is Jim from 100th Monkey Mushroom Farm. In this video, I want to talk about one of the most important things we feel that kits can be used for, and that is to continue the life of the kit. When you first get your kit, of course, you grew your mushrooms and you had a couple of productions, but that is just the tip of the iceberg. And what we would love to see people do is to continue the life of this kit, because these kits are made up of mainly sawdust and some wood chips, but every piece of sawdust and wood chip has the mycelium of whichever mushroom you're growing, and it has the potential to continue growing if you expand it onto something else. And in this video, we want to talk about this kit right here, which was a kit of our elm oyster, our Hypsozygus ulmarius. And what we've done is we've expanded it into a garden on straw in this garden behind me, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And this process, it's very easy, and it has a great relationship with garden plants, this species in particular. So what we did first was we took our kit and we broke it up into a bucket. You can see it's very easy. It comes apart very easy, and you can see all of the mycelium that is in there. And once we broke it up, we laid down a layer of straw, and on top of that straw, we spread this out through the whole width and length of this garden. And we then wet it down again, and we covered that layer with a final layer. So it's been 9 weeks since we laid down this straw and mycelium in between it in layers, and we're having our first flush of mushrooms, our elm oyster mushrooms, come up throughout the garden. A couple of things I want to make note of is, first, I've given this water about once a week, or actually once every 2 weeks, and we've only had one rain in these last 9 weeks. We are in this severe drought here still, and all I've been doing is keeping this wet so that mycelium can grow, and you can see we're having a big production of the elm oyster. Also, I want to show you how thick this mycelium has gotten over the last 9 weeks. There's another batch that's springing up right there, but you can see that down 2 inches. It is still very wet down here, and this actually never lost its moisture, no matter how long it went in between waterings. And as you can see, all the way down to that lowest level, in that soil for the garden as a whole is still very moist.
All right, I think it's time to pick this huge mushroom.
There you go, keep twisting it.
Grab under the bottom. Until you feel the stem, you twist it. I know I'm not really good at this. And then you lift it up. And there you go. Well, this one's there. Oh, that one. Are we gonna eat these?
Yeah.
Daddy? What?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Some of them.
Pretty heavy.
£4, just over 4 pounds. So it's that simple. So please give some consideration to expanding it into your garden so that it benefits your garden plants. You then, if the mushrooms do come out, and of course be sure that the mushrooms that come out of that are actually the elm oyster before you consume them. Always check to be sure, and if you're not sure, get the professional advice of someone who does, or don't consume them at all. But what's happening, of course, is they have that relationship. They're breaking down that straw, and it's feeding your garden, and the plants are feeding you, and it's this fantastic cycle. So we'll keep you updated.